Hey Oboes, let's start taking a look at your audition music that hopefully you found on the class slide. So on the first page of the slides you saw the full audition piece. I'm hoping if it's all possible that you are able to print one out for yourself at home so that you can mark on it with a pencil if you need to. But if not, I understand if you don't have a printer. You might want to keep a list or a sticky note handy. Try really hard to remember some of the things that we talk about if you can't mark them right in the music, okay? If you are able to print a copy, the first thing I've done with my pencil is I've numbered all my measures, okay? They kind of did it for you on the first measure of the second, third, and fourth line, but I've gone back in and I've added all my measure numbers so that the last measure here should be number 16, okay? So that way if we're going through and I say a specific measure, then hopefully it won't take you forever to find it, and we can be talking about the same part in the music, okay? A couple of other things that I went ahead and marked, and just kind of as we're kind of doing an overview of the piece, check out your key signature. There's only one flat, B flat. So I've gone ahead and in line 1, which is what we're going to be talking about with this video here today, I've gone ahead and marked in measure 2 and measure 3 the E naturals. Okay, because I don't want you to practice this wrong. I've gone ahead and put my natural signs in front of those two little E naturals. Okay, I would hate for you to practice on accident with E flats and then play wrong notes in your audition. Okay, so just use those natural signs, little L, little 7, in front of those E's, okay? So I know as you're maybe looking at this, the full portion, line 1 doesn't look too bad. Line 2 gets a little more advanced. Please don't panic about lines 3 and 4, okay? I'm gonna help you break them down, go over the rhythms and the notes and everything that you need here with these videos. So I know sometimes kids look at this and they just automatically freak out and think they're not gonna be able to do it, but you will be able to, so just stick with me, and like I usually do, I'm gonna kind of give you some tips and tricks to kind of break this down to practice it so that you'll be really successful, okay? All right, so just don't panic, I got you. All right, so we've done our measure numbers, we've marked some of our E naturals. You might want to go through and do that on the other lines too, lines 2, 3, and 4, but again, this video is focusing on line 1, measures 1 through 4. Okay, all right, so as you can see on the slide, I've kind of got a little kind of breakdown for you for this measures 1 through 4 here. The top line is the original music, how you'll see it on your page. The second line, rhythm only, not too bad for this line. Half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, and a dotted half note, not too shabby. I do suggest you practice with eighth note pulses on your half notes, dotted half notes, even dotted quarter notes. That can help you make sure you're counting through and holding your long notes the right amount of time. And of course it just shows off your ability on your pulses and your vibrato skills. And your audition, that's what you want to do, is just show off all the skills that you got. Okay, all right, and then the third line there is notes only, but it's for measures 3 and 4. Okay, because I think 1 and 2 will be able to handle pretty well. Measure 3 is the trickiest one in this line, so if you need a little note breakdown, we'll go over that. Okay, all right, but first, let's just analyze for counting, looking at the rhythm only line there, and let's get ready to count and clap. Okay, I'm gonna have my metronome set at 60. It's kind of a good overall tempo that honestly I think you'll probably be able to play this whole audition piece at. Now remember, I know you might be looking at the first line going, I can go faster than that, but you don't want to, because when we're done and you're, for your audition, hopefully playing through the whole thing without stopping, you want it to all be one speed. So with this 60, I'm even thinking ahead to when we get the 16th notes. You don't want to play the first line really fast and then get to like line 4 and be like, uh-oh, I gotta slow down, and all of a sudden you're putting on the brakes. So we don't want to go faster, slower, faster, slower. We want to stick with all one steady tempo. So 60, pretty good one. Okay, all right, so here we go. Let's count and clap. Measures 1 through 4. 1, take, 2, take, ready, here we go. 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, take, 3, take, 4, take, 1, 2. Not bad, right? Okay, so now let's play it like they have. It's on F, so we'll make it like a rhythm master and just play that rhythm only line on F. Okay? All right, so here we go. On F. 1 and 2 on F, rhythm, go. Okay, hopefully nothing too bad there. Just be really precise and make sure you're counting through those long notes, okay? I've taught this piece and heard it for audition music before, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes kids tend to just jump straight through some of the long notes. Don't do that. Take your time and make sure they sound beautiful and you're holding them the right amount of time, okay? All right, so now look back up at the original for measures 1 and 2, and let's see if we can put some notes with that. Measures 1 and 2, not bad as long as you remember the E natural, okay? So A, and then we get C. I'm using left Fs, okay, because of the first note of measure 3. And then, so just pick up pinky for E, put it back down for the F, okay? So let's say in finger, just the first 2 measures. 1, 2, and ready, here we go. A, then it's C, left F, E, F, stop. Okay? All right, let's try playing it. 1 and 2, first 2 measures. Right? Not too bad, just remember, E natural. Okay, you have to play E natural. Okay, so now let's take a look. We're going to break down measure 3 especially and 4. So look down to the third line where it says notes only. And it just has all the notes from measures 3 and 4 written out in half notes. Okay, so if you just need to kind of do a note focus here, let's check it out. So we start on low C. Remember that's top pinky. Then again, E natural, G, B flat, then D, C, B flat. Remember, G sharp is the same thing as A flat, and then A. Okay? All right, so let's try playing the notes only as they have it written in the half notes. Okay? Remember, we're starting on low C, the top pinky. Kind of low. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready, notes only. All right, so just kind of a little, get kind of the sense with your fingers of the notes that you find in that measure 3 and 4. Okay, all right, so now go back to the original and let's try to put some of the notes and rhythms together. I'm going to look at the first 4 notes only. You know how I like to break it down. 4 notes of measure 3. Okay, so that's C, E, G, B flat. Again, remember, E natural. Makes life a little easier because you don't have to go C to E flat. Okay, all right, so let's say in finger, 4 notes. Ready, here we go. C, E, G, B flat. Again, here we go. C, E, G, B flat. Okay? All right, let's try playing just those 4 for me. 1 and 2 and ready, here we go. Okay, not bad. Let's try it again. Ready, and a go. Okay, if you feel pretty good with that, add the D. Notice the slur. Okay, so let's try 5 notes. Down, up, ready, here we go. Okay, one more time. Ready, here we go. Okay, now let's add the C, the next note. 6 notes. Ready, here we go. Don't forget to get the tongue back in there if you added the slur. One more time. 6 notes, go. And finally, add that B flat. Okay, ready, set, measure 3. And then if you can do that, you can go ahead and add the G sharp. Remember, that's A flat and the A. So here comes 3 and 4. 1, 2 measures, 3 and 4. So if you need to pause or just slow it down, break down that measure 3, but make sure you're playing all the right notes at the right time. Make sure you're not rushing. Stick with that metronome and be super precise. Okay? All right, but I'm going to go back and let's now play through measures 1 through 4, putting those 2 pieces we worked on today together. Okay? Okay, here we go. Beginning through that measure 4. 1, take, 2, take, ready, here we go. I'm going to try that again because I didn't get my 6th finger down enough to get that C to come out. Okay, so if you like to try it again, I'm sure you were awesome. I'm going to try it one more time for me. Okay, 1, 2, ready, here we go. There I go. All right, guys, so I hope that helped you out with line number 1. Again, don't get it going too fast because as the rhythms get a little harder, we're going to stick with that 60. Okay? All right, hope that helped. See ya.